Hey everybody, thanks so much for checking out another reaction video. This one is Pete Davidson absolutely wrecking Rob Lowe. It's part of the roast of Rob Lowe. I don't know if you know this, but Comedy Central did a ton of roasts of celebrities. They did Bob Saget, they did William Shatner, Rob Lowe, Bruce Willis, etc., etc. And this was one of them. Pete Davidson has been on a couple of those, I'm pretty sure. Actually, probably a lot of those. This was requested by a Patreon subscriber. If you too would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description. We'll get you there. Throw a like on the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post immediately. And let's go.
Whoa, Macaulay Culkin looks worse than I thought.
David Spade.
You know, last year we did Bieber, and now...
All right, we got Nikki Glazer on the far right there. Peyton Manning next to her. Rob Lowe back there. I can't even see who the heck that guy is. I have no idea. David Spade's back there. Rob Riggle. And
it's Rob Lowe. Who's next? Flo, the progressive lady?
Say what you will, Rob Lowe has aged beautifully. Good God, that is a handsome looking dude, is it not? Rob Lowe has been handsome his entire damn life. I've seen pictures of him when he was younger. Even his kids are handsome. It's
David,
ridiculous.
thanks for taking time away from waiting for Sandler to write Grown Ups 3 to be here.
I like those
David
movies.
Spade's assistant once tried to kill him in his sleep, and the world was shocked to find out you could afford an assistant.
It's not bad.
Rob Riggle is here. I actually really love Rob Riggle.
It's not bad.
Yeah, Rob was a Marine. The few, the proud, which also describes his fans. Peyton Manning's here. I fucking love Peyton Manning. He's the shit. Peyton looks like if football players evolved to no longer need helmets.
He's got a huge head. That is true.
No, seriously, Peyton, I love all of your work, especially when I saw you in the Goonies yelling, "Hey, you guys!" A Super Bowl is also what Peyton's mom had to cut his hair with as a child.
Oh my God.
Jimmy Carr is here. When I first met Jimmy Carr, I thought, wow, Jeff Dunham's puppets are getting amazing. Jimmy, you look like a butler in a haunted mansion. Nikki Glazer's here. I'm a friend.
Jimmy Carr, I've seen one of his stand-up specials, and he is ruthless, and it is beautiful.
With Nikki, so she's very funny. You know, Nikki has a show called Not Safe, though most people call it Not Schumer. Ah, fuck you. Well, Ralph Macchio's here. That's really cool, right? Ralph Macchio, right? You may know Ralph Macchio from saying wax on, wax off if you've been to the car wash on Melrose and La Brea. And Ann Coulter is here, everybody. Ann Coulter, if you're here, who's scaring the crows away from our crops?
What the fuck?
You know, Ann describes herself as a polemicist, but most people call her a...
Oh. Yow.
You know, last year we had Martha Stewart, who sells sheets, and now we have Ann Coulter, who cuts eye holes in them. Anyway, Jules here. Jewel, I won't make fun of you yet, because I want to give everyone at home time to Google who you are. My mom really wanted me to get you to sign this. I don't know what the fuck it is. If it's a phone, it's broken, but she'd really appreciate if you could sign this. My mom came here to see you, so yeah. Let's hear it for Rob Lowe, okay? Right? Rob Lowe. Or as gonorrhea doctors call him, patient zero. People call Rob Lowe a bad actor, but that's only because they never saw him tell his wife he didn't fuck that nanny.
Oh my God.
Rob has...
I don't even know what that's in reference to, but just Rob's reaction on that alone, that one got him.
2 beautiful kids here. Not his children, they're just guaranteed in his contract. Rob was the first male spokesperson for the Lee National Denim Day, which raises millions of dollars for breast cancer research. You know, that's a great thing. It's a disease, yeah. It's a disease that his mother, his grandmother, and great-grandmother suffered from. But you still fucked a 16-year-old girl in 1988. It doesn't change anything. You still did that.
I'm coming for you.
No, seriously, thank you for having me here. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know who any of you are, really. It's like I was born after all this happened. But seriously, you've had an amazing career, and I'll be extremely lucky if I'm, able to tell jokes up here 30 years later. Actually, no, that would mean I would just be Jeff Ross, so never mind. Give it up for Rob Lowe, everybody. Thank you.
It's pretty good. That was pretty good. Link down below in the description. Go throw it some love. I think I recently just saw a Rob Lowe movie. It was called Holiday in the Wild or something like that. And it had the woman who was in Sex and the City. I don't know her name. But, yeah, it was good. Surprisingly good. And, one of those classic, cheesy, 2 people meet, and then they somehow fall in love in crazy circumstances. I'm not going to lie. Some of those references I did not get. I knew a lot of the people that were up there, but some of it just kind of went over the head. Speaking of Rob Lowe, he's in 911 Lone Star, which I've seen 2 clips of. And it's not surprising. He's still acting. He's still looks amazing as he did when he was younger. And yeah, he's a good actor. Now, Pete Davidson. The most I've heard about Pete Davidson was obviously his time on SNL and the current Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Pete Davidson drama, which has been interesting to watch. It was one of the reasons why I even looked at Kanye West's social media posts, just because you never knew exactly what the hell was going to happen. From one minute to the next, it just seemed like Kanye was slowly... It almost seemed like he was trying to process losing Kim in the most unhealthy way possible. I kind of get it, but also, what are you doing? What are you doing? Take some of that stuff privately. Interesting stuff. We'll see what happens with that situation. I don't really give 2 shits, to be brutally honest. It's celebrity culture. Celebrities really don't run my life or have any sort of interest to me at all. I really do not care as to what they get up to. It's almost... Tell me if this is kind of how you feel about it, or if you feel a different way about it, but it's almost like the more we got to look into the lives of celebrities through social media, through whatever, just the more media attention and sensationalism, like news networks and magazines and whatever, the more we got a look behind the curtains, the more I just went, yeah, they're just regular people with humongous problems and a lot of cash. They have a lot of cash. But, yeah, nothing special there, really. I mean, yeah, they go to these fancy events, but what are fancy events? You go so you get name recognition, so you can get into the press. You can be talked about. That's all it is. Stay relevant. You go to an Oscar event, even if you've never been in a movie. You go to the Grammys if you've never sang a song. It's part of the whole uploading daily on YouTube. You want to be part of the algorithm, right? You don't want the algorithm to turn against you. So you just keep content coming, and hopefully you keep getting suggested to other people who may have never seen a video of yours. That's kind of the name of the game on this website. It's all relevancy, and most of the people that I've heard more from are just, they're not a lot different than you and I, but they get talked about a hell of a lot more than we do. And they have the same problems, although their problems seem to be blown up because they're worth more. But other than that, I don't care. I really don't. Let me know down in the comments. Do you know Rob Lowe? Do you know Pete Davidson? Did you follow the Kanye West, Kim Kardashian stuff? And what are your thoughts on celebrities and their appeal, if you will? I think it's actually gone down. You know, back in the day when there wasn't as much fan interaction or exposure, they were more mythical. Like you'd see them every, movie that came out or whatever, and it'd be a couple years, and it's just all of a sudden, or you'd see like a magazine where it just have a photo of them, and you're just like, ooh, what's this person up to? Now that you're just seeing their everyday life, it's just like, okay. I think that's why I kind of went through an older film phase, because I was like, I don't know anything about these people in these films. The stories are a little bit more original, and it almost adds that mystique to them, like Audrey Hepburn or Cary Grant or Sidney Poitier or something. And it's that layer of non-exposure, and you're just like, ooh, that person is mysterious because we don't know what their daily routine is, what they eat for breakfast. It's just kind of left to the imagination. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Link down below to the Patreon if you'd like to join up. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I shall see you in the next one.